Yes, and I'm back to talk about more curriculum, but this is a very fun one. It's probably going to be a little long. I got a stack over here. We're just going to go through it from over here, put it over here. To do, done. I've said before, like, my children love science, art, and math. If they could choose what they would do every day, those would be the things they would do. My children would do language arts. They're just fine with learning about the Lord. It's if you ask them, let's do science. James will sometimes like work through something to be like, can I go do my math now? Okay, can I do science now? They pick up those concepts very, 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 very quick and readily without much explaining or instruction. I said in another video, like we have ABC Mouse and Khan Academy, like James will sit and do all types of, like, I will hear stuff. Like the other day, I said something about Earth, and he was like, yeah, or something about Southeast Asia. And I was like, what? So, that is where we are. I am trying to do a lot of like interest-based learning, and I think that's part of which is my goal. I'm saying it in every video. Teach my children to love learning is part of the doing interest-based learning, and there's no way we can do that all the time. But as much as I can, I am going to. So I told y'all before I did the multi-ethnic homeschool conference. I was virtual. It was amazing. I love so much stuff. But I also did a Charlotte Mason virtual summit. And I really did that because when you become a homeschooler or you're researching homeschooling, you see all of these different like terms and all of this stuff. I've heard Charlotte Mason for a solid 3.5 years and never knew what it meant. I'd just be like, oh, I don't think we do that. I did not know what it meant. So I did it to find out more about it, and what I learned was that it's really literature-based, but another component of Charlotte Mason is nature study. Like, people who really do Charlotte Mason are outside, they are in the nature, they are learning outdoors. Some have like full-on outdoor classrooms, and I realized last year, we did so much of that. We would go on outdoor scavenger hunts. We would do trails. We would do all types of things. And, my boys also love that. We did so many things on the weather, seasons, all of that outside. And we have not done that this year, really. And when I saw that, I was like, I'm going to be really intentional about making that kind of like a pillar, learning about our environment in the environment, learning about seasons in the actual season, in the climate, doing things, and also in my professional development, which I explained in another video, was me watching other people's YouTube videos. The Falco family, she said that, she, if weather permitting, will start her homeschool day with her kids taking a walk outside. And I was just like, I have really, really got to be intentional about that. So part of our science will be nature study. We will learn, seasonal, of course, things that grow, all of that stuff. I'm researching ways to kind of organize it and make it cohesive, but also so it's like not overwhelming for me, not stressful, and not a strain on my kids. I want it to be exciting and fun and joyous and all of that jazz. Something you should know about me, I'm not very math and sciencey. It's not where I thrive, but my children do. My children love it, and so I'm learning it, and I love watching them learn it. So we're all just working together and we're growing together. So first up, it says science. I know it's backwards for y'all. I'm sorry, but this is a composition notebook. It's a science journal. We'll talk about other things that we do, and I will bring this up later, but I just wanted to show it to you, I'm pretty sure I got this on my Walmart grocery pickup order. Like, I didn't even go into the store. Probably 76 cents because I got it after, the back to school sales. That's it, in a little vinyl right here. Okay, so if we're talking cost, $1.06 total. Okay, that's what that was. showing you this because we're going to reference it later, right? So a lot of what we do now with our science are these. Can y'all see that? So this is by Kiwo, right? And this is the Kiwi crate. We had the koala crate last year. James loved them, but the way he developed, by the time we got to the end of the year, he got kind of bored with him. He could do almost the majority of things independently, but he just got kind of bored with him. So these are a Christmas present from my mom. No, sorry, birthday present from my mom to him. And I was like, yeah, go to the next level. He loves them, and he still loves them. Super excited, gets geeked when they come in the mail. My box is here. But he can still do them, but with a lot more guided instruction from me. So this is a lot more one-on-one, which I didn't really like bargain for or expect. So he loves them. They are great. We are just gonna do them slow because they come with like 3 activities, and normally we would do like all 3 activities in one day or like in 1 week. So we'll probably take it a little slower. But so this one comes with a little book and an instruction manual. So you make, in this one it talks about probability, and you're making a probability machine. And then it comes with, y'all see that? Sorry. It comes with all of the materials you need to make it. And then it tells you like what type of adult level of adult interaction, you would need to help you with that and all of that stuff. But I love these because these are things I would have never thought about teaching, like, or in this manner, like a probability machine and what is probability and all of that stuff. I probably just would have used words because that is my jam. So we have this, and then Jude, his box is Green Kids Crafts. And this one is made out of all recyclable materials. And so this box is all about kitchen science. And it too comes with all the materials that you would need to make each thing. And I like this one because each activity is separate. Like it has its own little, so you don't have to keep up with one instruction manual for all of the items. Each bag has its own instruction manual, and this too also comes with all the materials. I also love these. So they come with all the materials. I don't have to keep my house stocked with all of this random stuff or order a pack of 400 beads and I'm only going to use 2, and then what are you going to do with the rest? Everything is already right in here. But then when we're done, and we don't need it anymore, or my kids aren't playing with it, I can just put it in the recycle bin. No harm, no foul. We've learned. We've done our due diligence. It can go on. We also have this Lauren 365 science activities. Truth, confession moments. Hello, my name is Tenikca, and I am addicted to Warren books. My book lady takes full advantage of said addiction. She is a true enabler. She always responds to my messages about products. There's no stop. You probably shouldn't buy this. No, she's not like that. Girl, buy it. Yes, it's great. It's amazing. Oh, I love that. And then my husband is like, another box. Okay. So anyway, we have this. Now these are 365 activities. So one for every day of the year. We will not do that. We will not do one every day of the year. But they made it based for a lot of like household items. So again, I'm not buying like all of these random things that we aren't using. So all of this on the days that maybe we don't do a nature study, or maybe we're not going to do this, we will break this out, go to the kitchen and, break out the learning tower and do an experiment out of this. We will incorporate our journal in our nature studies to talk about our the science experiments and projects in here, what our hypothesis, what the actual results were, and then to expound upon learning with these boxes. That's another thing I love about I keep tapping over here. I told you I was making files. About these boxes is that it brings about topics I probably wouldn't have thought of. We can keep talking about it and keep doing it. And also, their dad can do this without anything from me because all the materials and the instructions are right here. We also have actual science curriculum from The Good and the Beautiful. And I love it because they make their science curriculums to go through, I think, grades K through 6. So we can keep them for such a long time and just grow and grow and grow and learn more and more and more about these subjects. And they are pretty inexpensive. And for all of them, I have like the PDFs that I printed or will get printed, and then I won one. So this is the one I won, Water in Our World. It's K through 6, and I'll bring it closer so you can see what they're talking about there. And then this is one that I printed. Oops, sorry, I moved the camera. It's Arthropods, and I just put it in a binder, and you go lesson by lesson. And you don't have to go, through like each lesson with these. It's not, lesson 2 isn't necessarily based upon what's on lesson 1. They're segmented into like bees and all this other type of stuff. My kids really enjoyed it when we did this in the fall. They're all about bugs, and we were doing spider web hunts and all that stuff. They had a great time. They loved it. It wasn't my jam. So science, which my children love it, so that is why we will probably do it every day of the 4 days of our school week. But it won't be super rigorous, is what I'm trying to say. So we have our subscription boxes through Green Kids Crafts and Kiwo. We have the Usborne 365 Days of Science. We are doing nature studies, and we will also do field trips. Pumpkin patch, and then pumpkin dissections, and making pumpkin seeds, and all of that stuff. Like we will still do the normal things that we do. And then we have our actual curriculum. I'm not sure when we will break out the actual curriculum right now, but it will just kind of like be interwoven throughout the year. My primary focus when we start, though, will be the nature studies. All right, so that is science for us. Keep watching if you can. I'll post them as soon as I can, but I'll have more videos on the rest of our curriculum items. All right, thanks. Bye.